Ladies and gentlemen, this is the state of the scene.
Yo, what the fuck is up, Warp Tour? The state of the scene at SOTS Podcast on all social media. Sam here with Marcos.
Hey, we're gathered here today for the top 20 songs of the year.
That was very presidential of you, the way you deliver it. We are gathered here today.
Well,
for one thing and one thing only.
This is an official matter.
Yeah. The top 20 songs of the year feels impossible. Feels like an impossible task. How do you take all the songs in the alternative scene and narrow them down just to 20? Why would you even put yourself through that?
I'll tell you how you do it, Sam.
Yeah.
You get the two greatest minds this scene has ever seen.
Witnessed? Witnessed.
I'm talking, of course, about you and I.
But they were busy.
Sam and Marcos.
Today we've got the two dumbest motherfuckers.
No, listen, bro. Two best people for the job. We do this shit kind of every year. We're going to determine the best song of the year. And we'll also let you know who the SOTS fan base thought released the best song of the year as well. And maybe we're aligned. Maybe we're as you know, far apart, opposite ends as it gets in regards to that. But it's going to be a fun ride. And the reason why is because we actually have 90 songs to go through. So as we scroll through this list, you'll find that 70 of these tracks will not make it potentially.
So here's essentially, not even potentially, literally.
Just they won't.
So what we do, how we do this is it's like split in two, right? So the first half is Deliberations, where we just get down to the 20 songs that we think should be there, and then we go to part two, where we rank those songs from you know 1 to 20, from song of the year to 20th song of the year.
Now,
right?
are those separate episodes?
No, that's going to be one episode. That's going to be. I'm just like explaining to people the process. You know, then we'll rattle off those 20, and then once we do that, we'll announce the fan voted song of the year.
I just wanted to clarify for the people at home listening right now,
go ahead.
Because that's what we did last year. We split it. We said, no, we're up for the challenge. We're just going to do it all in one fell swoop.
Do it in one.
We'll deliberate, and then we will
Rankify.
Rankiate.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
That'll be the episode.
It's over.
So
and then
like,
what we say is law. Our word is law.
Would you tell people at this point to like go get a snack? Like go snack up. Like sit somewhere cozy.
Yep.
Pause this episode. Let your laundry build up for 3 days, and then come back because this might be
alternatively
this might take some time.
Clear your schedule. Mm-hmm. This for us will take time.
We got to talk through it. We can't just throw 20 songs at a fucking list and then just say, hey, these are no. We gotta. We have to rationalize.
As shook upon you and I. All 90 of these songs, we do a deep dive into each individual one. We also listen to them in full 3 times in a row. Mm-hmm. And that's how we determine what the best song of the year is going to be. We're not going to do all that shit. I haven't even heard some of the songs on here.
What the fuck do you mean you haven't heard some of the songs on here? There's no fucking way you haven't heard every song on here. That would be insane. These are in alphabetical order.
Let's take about 10.
Like I do 10, you do 10, back and forth? Okay, I'll start. Buckle in because we're about to read 90 songs.
It'll take a while.
We'll take a sip of Gatorade.
Sam's going to take a sip of Gatorade.
I gotta get prepped.
I got to get in the zone, okay? Do, re, mi. I'm in the zone. I got it. What's number 1, Sam? 1 through 10. What do we got? Alphabetical.
All right. So
numerical.
These are these are not ranked. They are numbered. If you're watching on YouTube, give a thumbs up. I just feel like before I fucking forget, you know, if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, 5 stars. You
Give
know
a
the
thumbs
deal.
up.
Oh, if you like really enjoy the show for whatever stupid fucking reason and you want us to keep doing it next year, patreon.com/SOTS podcast.
Bankroll.
Your current list of nominees for should I name this like the top 20 songs of the year? Do you feel like the naming convention is confusing?
Yeah, a little bit. Songs.
I'm going. Top 20 songs of the year.
Yes. Okay, this feels right. I'm in the zone. All straight fucking heaters. We apologize for what's about to happen the rest of this episode, but let's list them.
21 Gun Salute by Catch Your Breath. 5678 by Lolo featuring Girlfriends. Airhead by Honey Revenge. Amen by Bring Me the Horizon featuring Lil Uzi Vert and Daryl Palumbo of Glassjaw. Angel of Darkness by Void of Vision. Antimatter by Silent Planet. Better Off Leaving by Alt, period. Betty by Hot Mulligan. Birthday Party in the USA remix by Don Broco featuring the Home Team, The Color 8, Skylar Accord, and Ryan Oakes. Blame by The Main.
Blue Eyed Boy by Trophy Eyes. C'est Comme Ça by Paramore. Cobra Rock Remix by Megan Thee Stallion featuring Spiritbox. Code Mistake by Corpse featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Coeur d'Alene by Movements. Crooked Melody by Holding Absence. Cyanide by Nothing Nowhere. Damage Done by I See Stars. Dante by North Lane. Death by a Thousand Cuts by Eminence.
Deep in the Willow by Knocked Loose, Drowned by Dark Divine, Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gex, Dying Star by Periphery, Even When I'm Not With You by Pierce the Veil, Fade Away by Archetypes Collide, Fighter Jet by Dropout Kings, Figure 8 by Paramore, Forgotten by The Plot in You, Found Footage by To the Grave.
Freak by Beauty School Dropout. Garden of Eden by Bad Rabbits. Goddess by Paris. Granite by Sleep Token. Happier, Youngblood featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Have You Ever Met God by A Story Told. Heaven Shall Burn by Imminence. Heretic featuring Laws Taylor of Bear Tomorrow. By Bear Tomorrow. By Bear Tomorrow. Laws Taylor's of While She Sleeps. Homicide by Magnolia Park. Hopeless by Picturesque.
Horror Show by Hot Milk, I Hope I'm Not Sick by Loveless, I'm Ready to Die for My Friends by Pill Dust featuring Vigor Man, I Fear Only That My Rage Will Fade Over Time by Harm, I See Dead People by The Amity Affliction featuring Louis Nux, Immolation of Night by In Van Animate, Inhumane by Polaris, In My Head by Mike Shinoda featuring Kaylee Morg, It Hurts by Enter Shikari, Cool by Meet Me at the Altar.
Living in Tragedy by Currents. Loafers with the White Sox by Pulses featuring Nightlife, Bell, and Gavin Cole. Lost by Bring Me the Horizon. Loud by the Home Team. Love from the Other Side by Fall Out Boy. Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal. Might Love Myself by Beartooth. Nightmare by Polaris. No More Waiting by This Wildlife featuring Brian Burkheiser of I Prevail. Not Without My Ghost by The Amity Affliction featuring Femme.
One More Time by Blink-182, One of Us featuring Noah Sebastian by The Word Alive, Pomicide by Buried Alive, Ritual by Waterparks, Sold by Taking Back Sunday, Sean by Trophy Eyes, Seeing Red by Architects, Shh, Golf Is On by Hot Mulligan, Shiver by Of Mice and Men, Sneaking Out of Heaven by Waterparks.
Superhero by Kim Dracula. Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. The Angel in the Marble by Holding Absence. The Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper. The Summoning by Sleep Token. Thirst for the Violence by Nothing Nowhere featuring Freddie Dredd and Silverstein. 3 Minutes More by Yellowcard featuring Pierce the Veil. Torn from Your Silhouette by Dying Wish. Turpentine by Blink-182. Ultraviolet by Spiritbox.
And finally, Viper Room by Thornhill, Wake the Dead by Bless the Fall, Welcome to the DCC by Nothing But Thieves, Werewolf by Lil Uzi Vert featuring Bring Me the Horizon, Wildfire by Periphery, You Betrayed the Ones You Loved by Blind Equation, Sirens by Wind Waker, Sonic Bloom by Locket, Beautiful Waste by Beauty School Dropout, and Strange Juice by Dead Lakes. Marcos, 90 fucking songs. Okay, so
The audience at home might be wondering, why not just go the distance, do 100? Why not do that? And to that I say, there's already going to be enough blood shed this episode, right?
This is tough to begin to sort of parse. I would say,
What do you look for in a song of the year?
interesting. I feel like it's two things. The first thing I think is a given for every song that's already on the list, and that I think it's good, or essentially I like it.
Bare
right?
minimum. It's
Right?
good, even great.
The second one I think is that I do sort of want to be able to say that in some way these songs define 2023. So if someone were to look back at that list, they would be like, these were the 20 songs that best represented the year. You know what I mean? And that's tricky. You know? It's tricky to try to say, like, okay.
I think one of the reasons it's trickiest,
Yeah.
if I might,
I'm trying to like think this out and like formulate how I want to do this as we do it.
there are some songs on here that I know in my heart of hearts are some of the best songs of the year because I've been listening to them since they dropped back in the first week of January.
All right, I say we do it
The first week of February, you know?
I say we do it this way. Let's go one for one with songs we think there's just absolutely no fucking way they're not in the top 20.
Yeah,
for us.
we
Like,
have to start with Soft Flux. To finish my thought, the trouble here is there are songs in consideration that have been out like a month. How do we know a year from now that they didn't, in fact?
trust the gut. Trust the gut. Trust the
They
gut.
didn't, in fact, influence all of 2020.
I will also add that I do think that a top 20 list should be varied in terms of like genre. I think that it should like speak to the breadth of like the alternative scene.
Which is why I think the hope between us both is that it's not just one artist that happened to get nominated 7 different times with songs that is just littered throughout that list. It's maybe 1 or 2 songs that would make it at most on the top 20.
Agreed. I think separating collaborations, no artist should have 2 songs on this list that is solely by them as the main creator. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm going to start. There is no universe where Honey Revenge and their track Airhead is not in the top 20 songs of this year.
I feel like I was gonna say we could probably unnumber the 90 if we're
You want to
going
unnumber the 90?
No, I think it'll be fine.
For me personally, like at a visual level, it just helps separate the songs from one another so they don't like bleed into each other.
All right. Okay, but no,
we could also do like, okay, listen. Let me see if I can meet you halfway here. Come on now. Come on, keep
whatever
going.
you want to do. But on the topic of Airhead by Honey Revenge getting a quick soft lock at the top here, I think you're going to see that with a number of the songs that had their names mentioned, of course, or even won categories in the SOTS awards. It's because that's the cream of the crop, right? Like
Sure.
that's that good shit. And I think that it's real hard to deny Airhead being one of the top songs of the year. It is an absolute fucking bop. It's the #1 voted bop of the year. I think that's enough to get you on a top 20 songs list. And if it ain't, then like you gotta fuck with the formula or something, you know?
Here's how I think we should do this. I think we should be fast and loose. I think the only point you should start to facilitate like a defense of a song is if you get pushback. Like if I give you pushback or if you give me pushback. Otherwise, let's just like as they jump out to you, what pull songs.
Antimatter by Silent Planet, and I do not expect pushback on it because that song is that bitch, okay?
Agree.
It's just got like, I don't know, it's the most enamored I've been with a Silent Planet song in years, and that's having enjoyed really all their past couple of albums, but like,
right.
I don't know if any of them have an Antimatter the way that Super Bloom did. The Antimatter for me is far and away the song off that record.
I will add Betty by Hot Mulligan because I think it's one of the most tragic songs I've ever heard in my goddamn life, and it is quite honestly, difficult to listen to in a really good way.
A song so good you can't listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm just yet looking at some other soft locks here at the top. I think
right now go with what your gut tells you is a hard lock, and then we'll review everything left over after the fact.
this is going to sound insane.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm curious if I could push back here. Code Mistake by Corpse featuring Bring Me the Horizon. It's got such a fucking gravity to it that I'm just attracted. Like, I don't know. It's such a good song for me. You don't have to agree, but I'm just throwing things out there.
Give me a little more. What is it about this song that really stuck out to you?
It's the same reason we're all enamored with Corpse, right? Corpse has a voice that is just fucking like no other. It's just fucking
Okay.
And I think that Bring Me to really put the song over the edge is pretty cool. What else you see in here? I think I see one. Right there.
Personally, I think that Blue Eyed Boy by Trophy Eyes is an absolute contender. This one I think of in the same way that I think of Antimatter, where it's just like they've crafted like a melody that is so like insidious and like it's just like it's like a seed that's like permanently planted in my head. Like I just can't not think about that song. Like there's like an aspect of it that feels addicting, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I like that. Crooked Melody, but
wow.
Well,
second guessing yourself.
Well, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, I guess nominating it here for a lock doesn't mean we can't. It doesn't mean that we.
This will likely go over 20, but we'll cut ourselves down from 90.
Well, I'm saying here, I don't think that it pushes other Holding Absence songs nominated out of contention. And I'd almost rather nominate the other Holding Absence song on this list over this one straight away.
Was that Angel in the Marble?
Yeah. I think just as a full song, like it really just like getting across the whole message of the new record, the Noble Art of Self-Destruction. I think that song serves its purpose by a mile. It's one of my favorite tracks of the year. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna actually hit you with two before if you get out of here.
Well, hold on. Let me don't let me get too lost here. Let's go ahead and put that there.
Okay. All right.
And then
it was right next to it. I think the Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper is far and away one of the best songs I've heard this year.
I'm gonna do something a little crazy here.
All 10 of the songs that we see right here.
The Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper, The Summoning by Sleep Token, and Thirst for the Violence, which might just be Thirst for Violence. If you could spot check that for me.
Thing.
I feel like I really like the Facebook typed it out for some reason. But all of those songs almost feel
just Thirst for.
Okay, so I'll go fix that, but those all feel very important to me. And it's just convenient that they're all next to each other. All right, so I grabbed like two there. So like
some big names right there.
You might as well just go again.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna throw two at you right now. They're right next to each other. Deep in the Willow by Knocked Loose. Motherfucker. And again, this is what I was talking about earlier. A song that hasn't been out long, but Death by 1,000 Cuts by Eminence is, for me, I think, my favorite Eminence song of the year.
Interesting that that's the Eminence song that stood out to you.
I think what really pushed it over the edge was seeing it live, believe it or not. And they snuck that in right under the fucking... like right in the finish line there. Photo finish.
My 2023 would not be complete without Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Cacks. A song that on paper I should not relate to as strongly as I do, but Somehow
It's okay if you
it,
do.
it speaks directly to me or almost directly to me in a very bizarre way.
Let's do. I think the trouble we're starting to run into is if you scroll back up to the songs we're soft locking, what I'm starting to see, Sam, is a bit of a shadow being cast over a lot of the other nominees, because you're really separating the real standout tracks of the year from
that's the point of this exercise.
What I'm saying is
I feel like you're re-explaining exactly what we're sitting here doing.
Well, maybe. I'm just saying that I'm looking over the list and now I'm like hesitating before I just throw something out there, because I'm directly comparing it to the quality of the tracks we've got listed here.
I think that's good. And listen, nothing down here is officially out. We're just trying to see where we're at.
I think Garden of Eden by Bad Rabbits featuring Ro Reynolds of Enter Shikari is a must lock.
Interesting. Very interesting.
It's got one of my favorite choruses of the year. The Ro Reynolds feature is dynamite, one might say.
My 2023 would not be complete without one of the most life-changing songs I've ever heard in my whole life, which is Found Footage by To The Grave.
I agree.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Storytelling, spoken word, deathcore just blows my mind.
It's just a song I've never heard before. There are songs on this list I've heard a dozen times over, just, done better than other instances. I don't think a band has ever written a song like Found Footage by To The Grave.
No, it's so unique in like the entirety of this list. There's just nothing like it.
I think Heretic featuring Lost Taylor by Barry Tomorrow is such a kick-ass song.
It happens to be right next to my next pick, which is Homicide by Magnolia Park. So we're going to go ahead and toss both of them in there.
All right. I feel like we're at least at 10 soft locks so far. This song really took me by surprise. Just a fucking flat out catchy song. A real good bop. Sam is soft locking Granite. Not what I was talking about, but I do agree.
I just right now, I'm not ready to settle on the Sleep Token song, but obviously this list is getting one.
Horror Show by Hot Milk as well, I think that's what I was referring to earlier.
I'm not going to lie. Thus far, your picks are making
fire. I agree.
Are making me sweat.
Yeah. What does that mean?
You're choosing some tracks that I wouldn't expect you to go for as your hard locks early on. So I'm really curious how this is going to look.
They're not hard locks. They're soft, dude.
Yeah, soft hards.
Soft little baby locks.
This song changed my life the first time I heard it. I fear only that my rage will fade over time by Harm, a band that I'd never heard of and just happened to catch them on the front of my Twitter feed, and the 30-second clip was enough to completely win me over, and the whole song lived up to it.
This next song I think is one of the strongest by this band yet. And it's on an album that didn't quite click for me all the way I would have liked it to.
Spoilers for top 20 albums of the year.
This song did. Loafers with the White Socks by Pulses featuring Nightlife Bell and Gavin Cole, I think is definitely a candidate for Song of the Year here. And it's getting the soft lock.
Again, your picks are not what I anticipated.
Listen, I'm letting you go with the hard ones. I'm over here making the easy ones. I'm over here making hard decisions.
I make hard choices too. I make hard choices too.
Sam. Nominate Lost by Bring Me. And Loud by the Home Team.
Hold on. Settle down.
Love from the Other Side by Fall Out Boy. Is the goal we've got to at least get rid of like 40?
Take Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal over all of those ones you just named.
I am taking Lost by Bring Me the Horizon. Thank you very much.
Okay. It'd be weird if Bring Me wasn't featured
Somewhere.
right. At the very least, they're in the conversation at this moment. I mean, the fucked up thing is that I'm being real with you. I do think
I know.
I do think Loud by the Home Team and Love from the Other Side by Fall Out Boy should be in contention. So,
And what's crazy is I think we're at like the meatiest section of this list.
you think this is the media section?
Might Love Myself by Beartooth was an absolute anthem, and I think one of my favorite tracks of the year. And it's crazy to sit here back-to-back years,
If I say
2022, 2023, no less, talking about how one of your favorite tracks of the year that dropped was a Beartooth song.
Talk about Bear.
Riptide last year. Might Love Myself this year.
Riptide was a song of the year last year, right?
I think it was.
Because it was in my heart. So whatever else I chose, if I chose something different, I was lying. All right, I got
one of the hardest artists to nominate for a song of the year
interesting.
Was Kim Dracula, because I was looking at like 4 of them and I'm like, yeah, well, it's this one, or no, it's that one. Maybe it's definitely this one.
You gotta be careful with Kim Dracula,
Yes.
because I want to say like at least one of those songs was like a 2022
I
Drown, I believe,
fact-checked.
which is like a fucking heavy hitter on that album.
Make Me Famous. I fact checked this one, and I do think that Superhero dropped this year,
I think, you're
and
right
we're
about
just
that.
might as well take the Sleep Token song with it.
Okay, all right, so we're just gonna go ahead and
It's gonna be an interesting year. Oh shit. Okay. Water Park Sneaking Out of Heaven also joining the soft locks.
it's
We've scrolled past this one enough. Go back to the top.
incredibly funny to me when like a band like Water Parks like drops a whole album, and then like Chase Atlantic did this same shit. Where they dropped like a whole ass album, and then like 3 months later they put out a single that like smoked
We just
it.
moved past it. Right.
Hold on, before we do that move, I think Turpentine by Blink-182 and Ultraviolet by Spirit Box need to be in the conversation.
Turpentine's an interesting choice.
You need to brace yourself, because
It's gonna be a long episode, ain't it?
how hard I'm gonna ride for Blink-182 in our top 20 albums is about to be insane.
It's about to be fucking weird.
What did you need?
We've scrolled past it enough at the top. I want to officially move Birthday Party in the USA remix up
Oh, okay.
by Don Broco, featuring of course the Home Team, The Color 8, Skylar Accord, Ryan Oakes.
All right.
There's probably another couple of features in there I forgot about. It's just a breathtaking song. Like initially it doesn't come out as good as you would expect it to, but it's just fire all around. I got a crazy one that I feel like you haven't heard much of, but I'm probably going to ride pretty hard for it throughout the episode here. If you scroll back up a little bit, Better Off Leaving by Alt is maybe one of the
I've
best
heard
songs
Better
of the
Off
year.
Leaving by Alt.
I'm just saying, I don't know if you've heard Better Off Leaving by Alt.
We're gonna end up with a top half, which is bigger than our bottom half.
I
and
think
then
the
I'm gonna
ultimate
get
goal
it.
here is just to like knock out 40 songs. Is Sold by Taking Back Sunday on here?
Calm down. My pick next.
Oh God, dude.
I think I need Wildfire by Periphery. I just think that like Sleep Token kind of came along and like ate Periphery's lunch in terms of like metal bands who get weird. But we shouldn't understate how fucking good that lead single was for that album.
Fair. This list would be incomplete without Welcome to the DCC by Nothing But Thieves.
Absolutely. And listen, unfortunately, I don't think I will be riding very hard for that album.
Oh no.
But that song is stellar. It does its best to carry that entire album. All right, hear me out.
Just nominate Wind Waker, Sam. So fucking predictable.
I just think the biggest fuck up of the year so far was us not dropping this in fucking Bop of the Year, because it has not left my head.
Bro,
since
they would have gotten smoked.
Discussed it.
Honey Revenge, fucking no mercy on there.
But it should have been in contention.
I don't disagree.
Even just for somebody to kill it.
I think Soul by Taking Back Sunday is on this list.
Wow, Taking Back Sunday making a list in the year of our Lord 2023
Insane.
is unprecedented.
They're in their Beartooth arc. It's so catchy. 21 Gun Salute also getting bumped up.
All right, hold on. Let's see real quick now.
Oh my fucking God, this is gonna be hard. What are we at? We're going to see how many soft locks we've got for our audio listeners. 37.
All right, you know what?
Let's get to a clean 40.
Let's get it to a clean 40, and then everything else is getting fucking axed.
This is going to be real hard.
I'll give you 2 and I'll take 1.
Okay, let me see what we're working with here. Okay. I'm not seeing things.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah?
Oh shit.
We got pause. I'm giving you 2. I'm being very generous right now.
Ooh, okay.
Don't fuck this up.
This is gonna sound crazy. I don't think I'm fucking it up here. I see Dead People by the Amity Affliction, featuring Louis Knox, who did pass away. I think prior to the song releasing is, I think, one of the better tracks of the year for sure. I want you to take one.
One last song to bump up.
Yes, sir.
Fuck, this is tough. There's some that there's a lot of songs I'm having to say no to right now that are going to be brutal. Like Beautiful Waste by Beauty School Dropout, Strange Juice by Dead Lakes.
Yeah.
Real catchy songs.
I think you have
real good shit.
You're about to have a lot of artists who I'm going to fucking ride and die for in the top 20 album discussions that aren't even going to be represented in top 20 songs this year.
Fucking Forgotten by the Plot and You, they came out swinging. So Damage Done by
You got
Icy
one,
Stars.
Sam. Make it worth it. You got one.
This fucking sucks so hard. This sucks so fucking hard, bro. There is so much good shit on here.
There's some ridiculously good shit on here.
You're right. I am playing a game in the back of my mind right now. It's like if I ride hard enough, if I'm hard enough for this for album,
You're there, cowboy.
can I forgive myself for not? I'm thinking about 2 right now, and it's fucking killing me trying to pick between them.
I'll take one for you.
No, that's not how this works.
Because I think I know where your head is at.
No, you don't. That's the fucking problem.
No.
This is
tough. Be careful. What are you thinking? What's in that?
I'm also thinking at this point, whatever I'm pulling, I've also got to be able to speak to trying to get it in the 20 period. You know what I mean? Like who's got that shot? You know, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm saying goodbye to so many songs. I was gonna do
that for you.
Forgotten by the Plot and You needs to be moved up, but this sucks because there's a lot of good shit down here. All right, let me know if you need me to scroll a little bit for you or anything.
Do a little bit of scrolling real quick here. Just want to kind of breathe in all my options one last time here. Keep it coming. This is hard. This is real hard.
I think we have to be cutthroat at this point. Otherwise, we could go back and forth for ages.
The problem is we locked the 9 Sleep Token songs that were nominated.
Oh my God, we did. Wait.
There's three.
You know what?
You're saying
pick a fucking Sleep Token song. Let's do it right now.
we're eliminating soft locks?
Pick a fucking Sleep Token song and let's give ourselves a couple more songs to have conversations about.
The problem with Sleep Token is I'm not even sure the best Sleep Token song from this year is nominated.
It is. It's Granite.
Granite.
It's fucking Granite, and it's not even
Take Me Back
close.
to Eden. You are nuts.
All right. Let's start here. The Summoning can be bumped down if that's where we both stand, right?
The Summoning's like got the moment, of course, and that's the whole reason Sleep Tokens sell out Red Rocks in their sleep, literally.
Right, because of the time difference. Well, the tickets go out, they're still sleeping. Yeah, that's correct.
Well, there's one more then. Is it Granite or Take Me Back to Eden?
Why Take Me Back to Eden?
Take Me Back to Eden again. There's not really a song like it that I've heard before. That's not by Sleep Token, of course. But Granite, I feel the same way about. Like I feel like Granite could have been on the last record or the one before that. But Take Me Back to Eden is just so fucking unique. I don't know. It's tough. Take Me Back to Eden has the same argument that like the Angel and the Marble for Holding Absence has, where it's just so representative of the whole album. Like it has to bear that weight that a song like Granite doesn't, or a song like A Crooked Melody doesn't. That's just where I'm with that.
I understand your argument from an album discussion perspective, but
Song of the Year, you're right.
I feel like if you were pitching to me like the importance of the song on that album and what it does to elevate the album, I would be with you. And I think you're justified in bringing these points up. But when I think of an individual song of Sleep Token, if I go even further, if I think of like an individual moment, it's just like the lines in Granite are so fucking... They feel so powerful to me.
Hit me. Do your best vessel. Hold on, I got you.
I wish I had a hood. No. That fucking passenger seat shit, just like absolutely devastating.
Yeah. Lock it.
It's just like devastating me.
Lock it. I cannot believe this song is getting kicked out of the list. It's not even getting kicked out in the top 20.
It's getting kicked to because sooner or later, 2 Sleep Token songs are going to have to get bounced, and I think we needed to open up the conversation to at least
two more bands. 3.
Yeah, because we still had one left.
Somehow this is now harder. Are Sleep Token not represented enough on this list?
All right, so obviously we don't want to pick a band who we already like grabbed a song from, but to be honest, I don't think there's that many of them down here anymore, except for maybe like Blink and the Amity Affliction. All right, I'll tell you where my head's at and we can talk this out.
Okay.
It's right now it's up here, and it's Coeur d'Alene by Movements. It's Crooked Melody by Holding Absence. It's Cyanide by Nothing Nowhere. It's Damage Done by Icy Stars. And it's Dante by North Lane. It's this little fucking group of songs right here. And then all that being said, if we're talking about defining 2023, is it weird that we're not considering Cobra and Amen? Or maybe you are considering them. You know what I mean?
I'm looking at Amen and I'm like, do I like it more than Lost? And truth of the matter is I don't.
Okay. So even with the Lil Uzi Vert of it all, and then what about Werewolf?
I don't know if it had enough of an impact.
Yeah, I don't feel like it had enough of an impact for me
But
either.
the song itself is excellent, of course.
And then when you look at something like Cobra Rock Remix, which feels massive in terms of like 2023, you still look at it and go, but I would take Ultraviolet by Spirit Box. Like if I want Spirit Box represented, right? And it's more important for me to pick the better Spirit Box song than to pick the Spirit Box Megan Thee Stallion collaboration.
I
even though it did feel monumentous in its
Yeah.
existence.
Yeah.
So it sounds like I still default to my own preference
I
of what
don't-
I think is the better track.
I think I'm not fully with you on that cluster of 5. I think I'm outside of it.
Okay.
I had a question for
gonna be tough,
you.
then. Yeah.
Does it just feel like we're not giving Paramore their due whatsoever?
Here's my problem. This is why, and the news came out last
And
year.
they're the best songs on the record. But Seiko Saw is a lot of fucking fun.
It's fun.
I
Listen,
know,
if
top
that's
20, I
if that's
know.
where you're leaning, but I think if you bump it up there, I'm not really gonna, or I am gonna push back heavily in it actually making the 20. Which I mean, to be fair,
Is-
listen, maybe that doesn't super matter at this point.
So what about the argument for Holding Absence? Is it A Crooked Melody? Is that the song of the year
Oh,
over
you're
Angel in
right.
the Marble?
You're so right, because we did already pull Holding Absence. For me personally,
We did Nothing Nowhere, too.
Why Angel in the Marble? Similar argument to what you had for Sleep Token.
Yeah, and you're right. If it's just as far as just taking a song like face value, like A Crooked Melody by Holding Absence may damn well be my favorite Holding Absence song at the moment. So maybe that is the argument. Maybe I do take that over an Angel in the Marble.
Sounds like you're doing a swap though. So
I am.
all right, so we'll pull that, and then we'll go back, and we're gonna take out.
Sneaking Out of Heaven over Ritual by Water Parks, huh?
Personally, 100%, yes. But if you want to present a counter argument, I'm always open to it.
I'm not there yet. Thirst for Violence by Nothing Nowhere. Is that over? You know what we have nominated?
I think I have a lot to say. Well, maybe not a lot to say, but I have a strong feelings about where I think that album should place when we start discussing top 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I could pick a lot of songs off of that album, but I think for me, Thirst for Violence was the one where it just feels like Smoke's too hard, bitch too bad.
It's got the maple syrup bar, right? Fucking upstate cooking maple or some shit like that.
It's just insane, honestly. And
All
I think, not to get too much into it, I think Nothing Nowhere kind of outshines the vast majority of the features on that album, which is really funny to me because there's so many like big names and names I love. But Freddie Dredd, absolutely fucking no, comes in and just like obliterates everybody who's like within like their circumference, like just absolutely fucking annihilates that feature. Insane. Made a fan out of me.
All right, what do we have?
All right, we still got
Three more?
All right, listen. Here's where
This
I'm at.
too
Here's
easy,
where I'm at.
bro.
Here's where I'm at. I'm gonna pull a trigger on one. I need fucking Coeur d'Alene by Movements.
I love that
need
I
it.
have.
I fucking need it, bro.
I love that I did this.
It's yes. I think a little bit of it was you like
Riding for it.
in the back of my mind. Like I remember you like going so hard for it, and then me listening to that album again and being like, yeah, he was kind of right.
It's so good.
It's
so
insane.
good.
We each get one more. Pick a song. Let's fucking do it. Pick a song. Let's fucking move on.
Let's go with. Let's go with. It Hurts by Enter Shikari.
Okay.
It hurts.
Okay.
It's so good.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
At this point, I think we're really just arguing for stuff that isn't making the top 20. I'm
Disagree.
not sure. I'm not sure.
All right, now this is tough because I
Careful.
feel like let's.
Careful, Sam.
I almost feel like I need to just do like a little.
Do you want to know where I was going to go with some of the, like if I had more choices where I was going to go? Do you want to
Yeah,
know?
talk to me a little bit about some of these songs right before we murder them.
Dog. I don't know why, but I haven't been able to get the Lolo song out of my head all year long.
That one doesn't ring a bell for me personally whatsoever.
5, 6, 7, 8 featuring Girlfriends, bro. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I need to play like 3 seconds of it because it literally like doesn't ring a bell whatsoever.
I know, just lyrics. It's such a pop song, but it's so fucking good. You gotta wait for this chorus.
I know. I'm just trying not to let YouTube come and kill me.
Such a solid line.
Interesting.
Right?
This is a tough one for me because I feel like the vast majority of these songs on here I have a
good knowledge base
feeling
on.
for, and I really just like.
I also feel very
It's hard for me to
strongly-
like right now be like, oh, all right, that's like 20 seconds of this Lolo song.
Yeah,
You're right.
I know.
I'm gonna take it over like Void of Vision in the
Well,
main or something.
I'm
You know
telling
what I
you
mean?
where I was at.
Yeah,
and
no,
then,
that's
and then
fine.
honestly, Have You Ever Met God by a Story Told is just such a fucking banger.
All right, you know what? Maybe I need that one again.
Fucking kick-ass song.
I'm surprised that was the first thing to come up. Maybe it's because
Yeah,
I've
wow.
watched it before.
Little Miss Billy White, born on the 4th of November sunrise.
Right?
I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
Shut up. Little Miss Billy White.
That's such a fucking hard
so
pitch.
good.
Fuck, man. But like, man, some of these fucking songs we're about to murder
I was also going to
right
throw
now.
Goddess by Paris out there, but I knew you were going to push back on it.
I just no.
This is the hard
Don't get
one.
ahead of
This is the
yourself.
hard
Don't
one.
get ahead of yourself. Fucking Freak featuring.
They should be on this
Jaded.
list. They should be on this list.
This band just cooked so hard.
You weren't going to slam my head against the wall until it's fucking blue.
Jaden crushing this.
Kissing you within my dreams. Be with me. I'm such a loser.
Oh, this is
It's a strong argument.
This is
It's a strong
tough.
argument.
But it's like even that other Beauty School Dropout song. But then every time I come down here and look at it, my eyes automatically jump to Strange Juice by Dead Lakes, which was such a
give everyone
disgusting.
a little taste of strange juice right now. Just a taste on the tongue of some strange juice right now, okay? And I'm all for this, by the way. Pull the trigger right now.
Felt my best self when I switched lanes. Sometimes to grow in. Need change. I don't wanna be a burnout.
10 months ago. 10 months ago.
I'm trying to get songs disqualified, just because it's so hard otherwise to say no.
Oh,
Fuck.
Little Miss Billy White.
I know, like, there's a lot of good shit on it. Hey, listen, I think Dante by Northlane is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
Does it define 2023?
I think it's going to be, here's the only reason I haven't chosen it yet, because I don't think I'm going to get you on my side for it. So I feel like I'm already in a losing battle.
The trouble with something like Dante by Northlane, 2 weeks out of its release, is I've not spent nearly as much time with it as I have every other song on this
I know,
list.
fair. Damage Done by Icy Stars is like, Icy Stars is still pushing a little bit like
Still
the
that bitch.
boundaries and not like just doing what everybody else is doing. Like that song just like feels like it has so much personality to it.
Figure 8 by Paramore. You know?
I think Happier by Youngblood is low-key like mega underrated this year. And I don't know why people are sleeping so hard on it, other than the fact that they just sort of like instinctually dislike Youngblood.
I'm going to go with the Hail Mary convincing here, bro. Goddess by Paris. Throw that on YouTube.
This shit is so exhausting.
There's just no one like Paris, bro. Paris is so good.
I don't know if I'm taking that over other. You know what? Honestly,
Yep. Do it.
oh my God, it's my choice, huh?
It's your choice. We knew this. That's why I've been trying to convince you.
You've been
Influence.
trying to work me, bro.
Hope I'm Not Sick by Loveless. Inhumane by Polaris. You're so cool.
I don't see enough people talking about Inhumane by Polaris, by the way. I feel like people are like, oh, go and listen to fucking Nightmare. I'm like, fuck your Nightmare, bro. Inhumane is like
Fuck your
Polaris on
Nightmare.
like that new shit. Like they
Yes.
feels fucking different, and that really stood out for me for that reason. Like, calm down with your fucking Nightmare. Marcos added that to the list for the record. Nah, fuck. All right, hear me out.
No.
Here.
No.
How much do you remember of this?
So I was a little surprised that you didn't jump on this one way sooner. Right now, dropping in Blind Equation to the YouTube.
Hold on, let me make sure there's not some fuck shit with this
A
one.
video
Alright,
from
4 months ago,
2001.
4 months ago. Quiet. Bro.
It's nuts.
Comes on the fucking SNES core early. Fucking SNES core early on, right?
The fucking kick for that drop is so insane.
Guy knew he fucking ate with that. He fucking knew he ate with that.
So good.
Man, it's
Is
just
this
like,
on the list?
It's a fucking breed of its own is the thing, you know?
I'm gonna do something crazy right now. I'm gonna do an elimination so that I can
What the fuck?
so I can make this easier. I think I listening to some of these songs, I think you swap that out with It Hurts for me.
So you want to get rid of It Hurts, which thank fuck, because I did not know how to tell you that I actually really don't like that song.
I gathered it from the Huh?
I don't like it. I don't. I think that song has, respectfully, no legs.
You're hurting me.
It's got no legs.
You're hurting me.
And I would have gone with the title track. Is it a Kiss for the Whole World or whatever? Or no, I'm sorry. I would have gone with Set Me on Fire. Set Me on Fire.
I think It Hurts is better than
lead
both
single.
of those songs.
You want to pull in You Betrayed the Ones You Love by Blind Equation?
I think so.
I fucking love this energy.
Literally right on the nose with the track title. I'm so sorry, Anushkari.
You know
It's
what?
nothing personal.
For you doing something like that for me, here's what I'm gonna do for you.
Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna pull Goddess by Paris on there for you, and we're gonna go ahead
No.
and fucking murder everyone else.
I convinced you that hard on Paris.
I think if you feel strongly about it, it needs to be in
Let's
the
go.
conversation.
And that's why I'm saying let's hard lock it into the top 20 right away. Let's just not even dance around it.
Let's not go that far.
And we say goodbye to 50 of the nominees for Song of the Year here.
Are you ready to do that?
Yeah, fuck it. Kill them. Eviscerate them. Detonate on them.
Billy Wow.
All right, well, let's look at the top.
The fucking
Let's look at
jaded
what we got.
feature.
Let's
I'm
look at
ready
what
to
we
die
got.
for my friends by Pale Dusk. I feel like it's gotten the fucking ride to the deal 20 different
It has,
times in
it
our
has.
discussions.
Immolation of Night, by the way, incredible song.
Listen, Invent Animate is going to get theirs. Trust.
They're
gonna get theirs. Trust. Different conversation for later.
Seeing Red by Architects, with the late pass in the year here.
You ready for a?
I don't want to hear your opinion.
You ready for a mild El Paso salsa take?
Oh boy.
Because that song did not hit quite as much as I thought it did, and
Kill them all, Sam. So that's how much trouble we had not even selecting the 20 that are going to make this list. We have 40 survivors here. 20 of these will be our favorites of the year, and then once we decide on them, we have to kind of rank where they go. So that's going to be
done.
something. Oh boy. I'm down. I mean, realistically, the first 20 that we nominate.
No. You're getting ahead of yourself. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I've put this little breaker in between, but none of this is locked in. This is just gonna help us sort of like facilitate this.
I think there's a couple that you and I are very aligned on.
All right, hold on.
That need to get locked hard.
Let's do this for the listeners real quick. Let's talk about what's still on the table.
That's a good call.
I'm going to do the first 20. You can do the last 20. Airhead by Honey Revenge. Antimatter by Silent Planet. Betty by Hot Mulligan. Code Mistake by Corpse featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Blue-Eyed Boy by Trophy Eyes. The Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper. Thirst for Violence by Nothing Nowhere featuring Freddie Dredd and Silverstein. Death by 1,000 Cuts by Imminence. Deep in the Willow by Knocked Loose. Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gex. Garden of Eden by Bad Rabbits featuring Ro Reynolds. Found Footage by To the Grave. Heretic featuring Lost Taylor of All She Sleeps by Barry Namara. Homicide by Magnolia Park. Granite by Sleep Token. Horror Show by Hot Milk. I Fear Only That My Rage Will Fade Over Time by Harm. Loafers with the White Sox by Pulses featuring Nightlife Bell and Gavin Cole. Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal. And Lost by Bring Me the Horizon.
The last 20 nominated for Top 20 Songs of the Year are as follows. Loud by the Home Team. Love from the Other Side by Fall Out Boy. Might Love Myself by Beartooth. Sneaking Out of Heaven by Waterparks. Superhero by Kim Dracula. Turpentine by Blink-182. Ultraviolet by Spiritbox. Birthday Party Party in the USA remix by Don Barocco featuring the Home Team, The Color 8, Skylar Accord, and Ryan Oakes. Better Off Leaving by Alt. Wildfire by Periphery. Welcome to the DCC by Nothing But Thieves. Sirens by Wind Waker. Sold by Taking Back Sunday. 21 Gun Salute by Catch Your Breath. I See Dead People by The Amity Affliction featuring Louis Nux. Forgotten by The Plot and You. A Crooked Melody by Holding Absence. Coeur d'Alene by Movements. You Betrayed the Ones You Loved by Blind Equation. And last but not least, Goddess by Paris. Those are your 40. Get ready to say goodbye to 20 of them. I think you and I are so aligned on Found Footage. By To the Grave that it would be I mean, I gave them so much lip service again that I said I've heard no other song like this before. It'd be an oversight not to give them the soft hard lock into the top 20.
First song to get a hard, soft lock. Found Footage by To the Grave. But honest to God, I think these three aren't moving. Found Footage by To the Grave, Airhead by Honey Revenge, and Antimatter by Silent Planet need to be on this list.
It's kind of like what I was saying, bro. Some of these got locked so early that it's like, come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were doing it alphabetically, so I don't know that that's entirely fair.
All right, so we've got three so far. Found Footage, Airhead, Antimatter.
I don't see these moving out of here. So let's just now let's start to work and be careful about what we think needs to be up on that fucking list.
Sleep Token, do not walk away from this episode not in the top 20. So there's 4 hard locks. And just like that, Sam, blink of an eye, snap of a finger, down to only 16 of the remaining 36 we can choose. And it gets hard. It gets real hard looking at some of these.
I think we're going to be aligned when I say welcome to the DCC.
Yes, sir. 5 hard locks right at the top.
I'm trying right now. I think I'm really trying to find where I think we have the most middle ground.
Like, what do I just look at this year and that is the song, right?
Precisely.
And I honestly, I got another one for you. Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal is one of the craziest songs I heard this year.
Let's fucking
It's
go.
nuts. It's so nuts.
Completely like formulated my opinion of that band moving forward into something completely different than what it was before, which is that I was like entirely lukewarm on them until like the Bring Me collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard this song and was like, oh no, wait, hold on. They're actually kind of sick.
Ultraviolet by Spiritbox, Sam. Feels like a must lock.
Why?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me before we've even like gotten to 10. It's such a good Spiritbox song. A great one, an excellent one. I think it's my favorite off of The Fear of Fear.
Yeah, we're all in alignment there.
And if we're talking like floor/ceiling of some bands, Spiritbox are already head and shoulders above some of the nominees tonight. And we're talking one of their best songs. And if that don't get them on a top 20 songs of the year list, I don't know what does.
The competition, bro. That's what we got to think about.
Next one's got to be you, though.
I'm scared to be told no. So
I will not. I promise you, I will not say no to this next one you say. I'll say something worse. Why? Hey, whoa, partner. Why?
okay. The Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gex is quietly the anthem of a generation. And I think that it, in some ways, is a perfect distillation of what 100 Gex is trying to get across with every single one of their songs. In that they're A, stupid, but they're B, really fun to listen to. And I think The Dumbest Girl Alive is like the peak 100 Gex song.
Perfectly gets the point across.
Not including the absolute insanity that fucking OG piss on your truck single or however the fuck it goes, which is just a league of its own.
Next one for me.
Mm-hmm.
I rode for it very early on in the nominations, maybe alphabetically because of where it sat. But I'm going to try my hardest right now to move it to the next level. The Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper.
I actually don't think I'm going to give you a lot of pushback on this one.
Thank God.
But
The
I
way
would
that this
like
band
I would like
has
to hear a little bit why.
transformed themselves again to sound nothing like really how they used to sound, and to pull it off extremely well. This song is like the storytelling on it is a lot of fun. Describes what is essentially just a vampire
Love story?
yes, but it's also like,
Or do I just interpret everything as a love story regardless of whether it is or not?
but it also like sets up a scene where one of the vampires like goes and sucks the blood of two people out on like a picnic or some shit. Not quite that, but like two people like clearly on a date, lovers, partners, even, sucking the blood from someone's neck. And all of this sold so well by like a transformative performance, literally, from Will Gould vocally, just really selling it. Man, you feel this record. You don't just listen to, you feel this record. Ooh, okay. Sam's getting crazy right now. He's highlighting and unhighlighting.
I'm not, because I know at some point, like whatever I'm not bringing up there is it's going to be like, I feel like it's going to be hard to move something after we've locked 20 up here.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Like if we're going with our gut,
get us to 10 though. Just get us to 10. And then every decision after this gets a lot harder.
I'm choosing Homicide by Magnolia Park because I think it's one of the biggest songs of the year. I think I think Magnolia Park, like, for all the attention that band gets, still does not seemingly get enough credit for how incredible songwriters they are. And Homicide is such a fucking showcase for that because, like, I feel like any other band writes this song and people are tripping over themselves to call it one of the greats. And, like, somehow they keep sleeping on Magnolia Park. And, like, Homicide is one of the biggest fucking hooks of the year. It's just like that chorus comes in and it's fucking explosive.
All right. I'm feeling it. I am feeling that choice.
That's 10. We need 10 more.
I think I take this song over a lot of the remaining 30. I don't know how much pushback I'm going to get, but Garden of Eden by Bad Rabbits featuring Ro Reynolds has completely transformed my opinion of Bad Rabbits, a band that I once just disregarded entirely. Full transparency, just based off their name, because I didn't like it. I was like, oh, Craig Mabbitt has a side project called Dead Rabbits. Like that's the Rabbits band I'm going to ride and die for. Meanwhile, it should have been Dead Rabbits. Or God, Bad Rabbits.
Okay.
And this song is just, I think it's like their first song in like a number of years, and watching it alongside the video, which was very good, which is why I got nominated for, video of the year as well. I don't know how much more I can sell it outside of like just playing a clip and saying like, proof is right there in the pudding. It's one of the best songs of the year.
Okay, I can already see myself getting upset with what doesn't make this list.
Yeah. Sam is deferring to the old YouTube.
I think I need to see if this moves the needle for you at all.
It does. I don't think you have to convince me much on this one. I think I need a bit more of a refresher on exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, so this is...
But I remember being mesmerized by this track.
I Fear Only That My Rage Will Fade Over Time by Harm. It does this like contrast between like the opposite ends of the spectrum, like really elegantly. Hold on. So we want to hit right at the chorus, right at that transition. Insane track.
That chorus is so big. And like I wasn't initially feeling like that verse just as you played the clip. I was like, oh, maybe I do feel differently about this song now, but that chorus is so fucking good.
It's like it's because like
you need the whole thing.
Right. It's like separating it into pieces doesn't do it justice. It's that transition that just like hits so insanely hard. They just fucking finessed it. I'm gonna go 2. I'm sorry.
Sam's going with the Blue-Eyed Boy by the Trophy Eyes, bro.
It's just
the
like
Trophy
it's the funniest fucking thing about that song, right? Is that right at the very beginning, they say like the hit him with them, like listen to it. And then it's like.
It's a big song. It's a really big song.
I don't even know how you made that noise, but like that noise was crafted in like by fucking like angels, like with the assistance of God in the studio. I'm sorry. Insane.
Things are getting a little crazy, Sam.
You got a couple. Go ahead. Pull a couple.
I got a couple here. I don't see how Lost by Bring Me the Horizon's not one of the best songs of the year, and like. Not even dick riding, Sam. Not even. Like, not even.
No.
They're
Okay.
just literally, they will always be one of my favorite. And it's a similar argument for like as Spirit Box. Man, Lost is one of the better songs I've heard out of this band out of like the past 3-4 years.
It does really feel like this was for the longest time the single I'd been waiting for Bring Me From. Because like with Posthuman, I low-key liked the deep cuts more than I liked the singles.
And then like the last handful of non-specific yet to a like, because we don't even have the next gen track listing. Like we got Die For You and we got Strangers, and like those were good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But they weren't lost.
And even like the last, I can't even remember what the last song was. Right.
Oh, no. I know it. Dark Side, but it is Dark Side. But like
But that
Like,
doesn't
that's a song
hold
where
a
it's like
candle to fucking Lost.
I don't know if I agree entirely.
You
far
should.
as-
You should agree entirely.
I know Lost is on this list. I'm saying like Dark Side hasn't been out long enough to really, for me, spend enough time with it.
All right, what else you need up there?
I feel like I'm gonna go hard to bat for some of the artists I'm looking at in album of the year.
Okay, all right. That's good to hear. So you're starting to like
I'm starting to like kind of just play.
you're starting to
around a
say
little
goodbye. You're doing
bit.
an early goodbye to some of
Early
these
goodbye to
songs.
some of these songs. I think that clip from fucking Blind Equation is so good that like
I love this pick. It's so
I don't know why this is suddenly my baby for the rest of this episode.
because some
It's a song
point
of the year.
everyone's gonna realize how fucking hard fucking cyber grind hits. Right? We're gonna move past the absolute absurdity of its name,
Right.
and we're gonna start to respect it as an art form. Fuck, 5 songs. All right, hold on. If I go down this list,
Do we just get to 25?
no, absolutely not. No, we're getting to 20.
No pushback. No pushback.
I just feel like
This song it may as well have been the first lock on this list.
this is really hard for me to say.
It renewed your love and the plot in you. I agree.
Yes, and it's not like
I didn't mean to even take the words fully out of your mouth.
and it's not like I had like lost my passion for the band. It's just like it wasn't quite hitting. Everything after Dispose wasn't quite hitting like
Sam,
Dispose.
The first time I heard like Disposable Fix, I fell to my knees and I asked myself, are the Plot and You the greatest band of all time?
That's right, in a gas station.
Right. And then like the last record comes out and I'm like, oh, well, I really like a handful of these songs, but the whole thing's not doing it for me the way Dispose was.
Right. And then we started to get these new singles. And
Right.
even that kind of just felt like a continuation of the last album.
And similar to like finally getting lost from Bring Me, we finally get forgotten from the Plot and You. And that serves as the reminder that the Plot and You own this shit.
Agree.
4 songs.
4 songs. You get the next pick.
Ah. Can I get a little bit of Loafers with the White Sox? Pulling up a clip.
Alright, everybody, make some noise.
The energy is just unparalleled on this song.
I've got absolutely no feel for the rhythm of this track early on. Absolutely nothing.
So the song is like a lot of that, and then you sprinkle in all these different collaborations.
Coming chill up in the air. Make you wish my once was there. So you wanna take up space.
I'm not saying it's a must lock, but it's got to be
It's-
considered. It's
I like it, but I don't think I love
okay.
it.
All right. That's okay. It's okay.
I think that when I'm looking at the rest of this list, it doesn't quite pop to me. If you feel strongly about it, I'll move it.
I'm at the point I think where I'm not saying lock anything I throw out there, but we're probably at clip stage.
I feel like I don't super remember Horror Show.
Our show's so damn good, Sam. Good choice. Lock it in. Pulling up the clip. course is about to hit.
This one.
They crush this shit. Hold on. Just saying.
All right, hear me out on this.
It is.
It just feels like Fall Out Boy captured the magic for the first time in what feels like an eternity.
I don't disagree at all. I don't at all.
And I think about that song a lot in terms of 2023.
Okay, so we are at 17. We got 3 to go.
I mean, there are some songs on here that I think are good, but are probably not good enough for like consideration to move up. Like Birthday Party.
Yeah, it's fun to throw in there. How crazy are we feeling right now?
Don't fucking start. Do not
How
make this
crazy are
harder
we
than it
feeling
has to
right
be.
now? Because I still feel some type of way about Sold by Taking Back Sunday. And even I can't believe it. I know.
All right.
Pulling it up on YouTube, of course. I don't know if it's just the video. Maybe it's not the video.
Forgot about this bullshit.
This song just makes me emotional. Seeing Taking Back Sunday be good again. And also reminding me of my own mortality.
It's not just that. It's like Adam Lazzara, when he's on his shit, is such a fucking force to be
He's
reckoned
not
with.
always on his shit, but when
He's
on
not. He's
his
actually.
shit,
He's
more
he's-
often not on his shit.
We're looking at about half a dozen years of not being on your shit. Honestly, maybe more.
But like, talk about
He found it a little bit this year,
dusting
though, and
off the crown, dude.
Sold is definitely a good example of that. All right, let's start talking. Let's almost just go down the rest of this list and see where we stand on it. I think Betty by Hot Mulligan is a fucking tragically beautiful song. I think I'll have more to say to it in the context of the album. I don't remember fucking Code Mistake,
Mistake is-
whatsoever.
I don't know if Code Mistake at this point makes the cut anymore.
yeah,
but
I
it's
just want
such
a little
unique
taste because I
little
don't
song.
even remember it.
Just starting to believe there's only one way I can stop it. If pain is beauty, I'm a good.
You need to go a little back to the top where it's just corpse.
Running from myself, I can't blame them when they leave.
That voice is nuts.
Okay,
I know it's
but
not
yeah.
making it.
All right,
It's not making it.
maybe some of like the hardest 30 seconds in music released all year.
Yo, cook
Never
up that
thought I'd
fucking
be
info.
counting all these bankrolls. Nowadays, we gon' make it rain like it's April.
If I can. Now,
I forgot this is the video that got this song.
wait for it. Wait for it.
This is pretty fucking good. I don't know if it hangs.
I don't know if it hangs either. Death by a Thousand Cuts by Imminence.
It probably hangs. Let's get a clip going.
Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I'll hear out a pitch on this. That
It's
riff
this
is so
shit,
sick.
you know?
Yeah.
Him holding
Maybe I
cuts.
really have undersold the fuck out of this song.
Pause it. I don't know if it's just like some of the lyrics and the words that are used here, but this song to me is just like an instantly historic song.
Well,
I look at it and I'm like, oh well, this is like a, you know, a Shadow of Moses by Bring Me the Horizon. This is like, it's like that fucking tier. Play a little bit more of that. Just get a quick taste.
you've already done a good job of convincing me.
And suddenly, dude, Imminence are my favorite band.
It is, that riff is so hard.
It's so good, dude. What do we have? 2 options left?
Two. And then the problem is that you look at something like this.
I know.
And okay, so Deep in the Willow by Noctilus is still in contention, if we're being honest.
I don't think Heretic hangs.
I don't think it does.
anymore.
I don't think Horror Show does. I don't think Loafers does.
Loud might.
I probably take Loud over Might Love Myself, Sneaking Out of Heaven, Superhero, Turpentine, Birthday Party, Better Off Leaving. But then I hit a wall because these two right here are my babies, Wildfire by Periphery and Sirens by Wind Waker. I just still think that to hear
I
the
need this
first
one more time.
30 seconds of this song and not immediately fall in love. So
About girls on white horses with angelic voices, they're luring me in with their song. Oh, what could go wrong?
it just feels like one of the most
I think it's-
insane melodies I've ever heard.
I think it's a great song, but I look at it the same way like I look at 21 Gun Salute. And I think that it's like,
Fuck.
I think those songs are
I know you're right.
held up by such a strong, like, repeated 15 seconds.
I know. If
I'm looking for the whole thing, bro.
So then let's talk Wildfire by Periphery.
Yeah, it might be.
Right?
I forget that they just serve cunt for like the first 15 seconds of this video. 11 months ago is cutting it so damn close.
Right? But then they do some fuck shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
If we're starting to talk like pitting songs against each other,
This is better than everything we just pulled up.
I don't want to say it.
It is.
I don't know because like it's I'm just right now I'm trying to say like would I take Wildfire by Periphery or Deep in the Willow by Noctilus, and I don't want to make anyone mad.
How is Holding Absence not moving up? I'm not saying to move them up right now. I'm just saying, how aren't they?
Yeah, no, I feel like now at this point, like getting a little bit of a taste helps.
Pause. The biggest argument this song has going for it is actually when I look back on this year, next year, this is the song I think of.
Fuck, man.
Because isn't it?
I don't disagree. I don't. I think a heartbreaking ass Coeur d'Alene is amazing, but it's probably not going to make the cut at this point. I don't think Goddess makes the cut.
It
either,
doesn't, but it
personally.
was. I'm glad that you came to your senses a little bit.
I re-listened to that album, and we can talk about it later. Obviously,
all right.
I See Dead People by the Amityville Fiction for Louis Knox really did
It's so
fucking
good.
pop for me when it first came out this year in a way that like it really felt like a moment there. Like metalcore could not outdo what I was hearing in this song. And I don't know that I feel differently at this point.
When Amity are on their shit, dude, there's few bands as good as them.
I feel like we have a lot of that this
But,
year.
so
Of
hold
bands just
on.
being like flat out on their shit and like peaking.
Pull up like the Louis Nux portion of that song because it's also like equal parts insane.
It's also it's where it is and then what it turns into that why it works so well.
But like that like Jaws theme in the background. What a fucking build up. And the context like emotionally to that song.
Man.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with this. I think the only real songs we got in like left in contention. A Crooked Melody, I See Dead People, Wildfire, Death by a Thousand Cuts, and we're probably not talking enough about the home team or the water parks right now. The water parks.
You're not thinking Knocked Loose at all, huh?
I'm not actually.
Okay.
Like respectfully, I just man. It's good. It's a great song by Knocked Loose. It just doesn't fully do it for me the way that these other tracks are doing it.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I really do think that Amity Affliction
It is
song
insane
is
to
just,
take Amity Affliction over Knocked Loose.
I know it's and I feel like at this point am I
It's
also
such a sin.
am I looking at all the heavy songs and going that's the one I'm settling on, and I'm also saying hey, you know what, it's not Periphery either, and I think it's down to Death by a Thousand Cuts by Eminence and A Crooked Melody by Holding Absence.
I thought you were gonna ride harder for the water park song. Give me a little taste of
Maybe
that.
I need to hear it again. Maybe I
Give
need
me
to
a
hear it
little
again.
taste
Maybe
of
I need to hear
that.
it again.
And I said like a million vocal things in my head for it.
And don't get me wrong, it's just that water parks will get their due on album.
It's honestly annoying how fucking clever Austin is. It's like it's honestly fucking annoying.
No one man should be that clever. And then this song is just something fucking else, dude. This is the type of song where we're doing this next year, trying to decide what the best song of the year is. And all year long, all you listen to is Loud, and it's your most played song of the year. And you're like, how did we just not give it to this time last year?
Maybe it's the principles of your past that let it get to you, get to you. Cause if it's getting all up under your skin, baby, it's a sign you've been living. And every day I'm out and showing you how. But you still won't let it out.
It's this dance.
Baby, cause I
This dance is insane.
All right, I'm gonna do something here. Hold on. Let's
get to a clean 23.
because maybe we're not.
Bring Periphery up,
Maybe
too.
it's not fair to be pitting these songs
Again,
just
yeah.
against each other. Like let's get maybe a little better idea of where we stand overall. Before I kill them,
Pull Up Better Off Leaving by Alt.
don't fucking start some dark horse bullshit.
Just saying,
Some
bro.
fucking dark horse bullshit. Just trying to keep us here all night.
This song is insane.
This fucking song, bro.
It starts with like
God
it's
damn
like
it.
all sampling acapella shit.
Bro, you know I love when they sample the acapella shit, dog.
It's like they're playing something in reverse in the background. And this song's got one of the best build-ups of the year.
God damn it, bro.
My heart is so heavy.
Listen, we're gonna talk about that song later too. Like, don't fucking kid yourself. We're talking about that song later too.
But it's not going up now.
I
Bring Noctilus up too.
Oh, now you're starting to sweat it. Now you're worried maybe
pull it
you
up on
fucked up.
Pull it up on YouTube. Heretic, I don't think hangs anymore, but one of my favorite tracks of the year for sure.
I love that I just had this like
It knew what you
wanted
wanted.
recently. It's so funny that every time I feel like we preview this song, it's to play the exact fucking same 15 seconds.
God damn it. Ugh.
I still don't think it hangs. I'm so sorry.
I'm
sorry.
the one trying to help you.
I
Pull up
honestly-
Superhero by Kim Dracula.
I feel like Kim Dracula cannot be appreciated in small doses. I don't know how to say it, but like
But
Kim Dracula,
but,
I need to talk about in the entirety of the album.
but can't you?
Keep your big mouth shut.
It's nuts.
It's right here where she starts singing, right?
I got the thing.
Just suddenly goes into like some Ghostman shit.
God damn it.
There's few artists like Kim Dracula in this scene at the moment.
We got to pull the trigger at some point. What is anything here really in contention for the top 20, or can I kill it?
Kill it. Kill it, or we're here all night. The ones we're killing right now could all be in the 20.
All right, so we're down to like an aggravating 23.
Who says it just can't be the top 23 songs of the year, bro?
This right here. This right here, bro.
This right. Oh.
Just in case you didn't notice. This guy right there, bro.
Is your keyboard broke?
All right. We got 23 songs. We got to kill 3. What 3 are getting killed? Let's start at the top. No.
No.
Absolutely not. No chance. No fucking way. Not happening.
I think the 10 are locked.
Interesting. Okay. So you're saying we got to look at 11 down here and start.
Top 8 are locked.
Ah, fuck.
If I'm looking at like just where things are numbered right now,
Yeah.
Imminence is a top 20 song of the year. It does not make this list, I don't think.
Do we kill these 2 songs right now?
Yeah.
A Crooked Melody and Wildfire by Periphery are gone. What
Nuts.
would you take Imminence over?
I could see it winning over something like
Not easy, is it? It's not easy.
is it Amity? Is it the home team? Is it on the list?
It's fucking tough. It's not. How do you feel about this overall? It's such a strange outlier. It's almost hard to compare it to other songs. You Betrayed the Ones You Loved by Blind Equation is just such an anomaly.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't.
Are
cut it,
we
though.
that in love with this Fall Out Boy song?
I would say play it unless I knew it wasn't going to absolutely get this
Hard DMCA.
hard DMCA it on YouTube.
I don't need to hear it. I know that song.
It's maybe it's not. What if we say it's not?
I just want to make sure that we can live with our choices if we were to cut something like that. Is Love from the Other Side not as important to you as Death by a Thousand Cuts by Eminence? Or is Loud? Or is I See like before we pull the trigger on it? I think it's this one. I think it's so
it's
cool.
not Blind
and it's
Equations
such a
here.
novelty. I just don't think that, if I'm being honest, while I like it, I don't necessarily think it's one of the 20 songs of the year.
Okay, yeah. Okay, kill it.
And I can see the argument for Imminence much stronger than I can see this. That being said, Imminence might need to stay exactly where they are. Maybe.
Well, that's a different conversation.
All right, so we got 20 songs, Marks, and now we got to rank them.
Are we making a mistake?
Let's just roll with it. Here are the 20 songs in no specific order. We have to figure that out. So we're just going to rattle them off again real quick. Found Footage by To the Grave. Airhead by Honey Revenge. Antimatter by Silent Planet. Granite by Sleep Token. Welcome to the DCC by Nothing But Thieves. Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal. Ultraviolet by Spirit Box. Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gex. The Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper. Homicide by Magnolia Park. Garden of Eden by Bad Rabbits featuring Ro Reynolds. I Fear Only That My Rage Will Fade Over Time by Harm. Blue Eyed Boy by Trophy Eyes. Lost by Bring Me the Horizon. Forgotten by The Plot and You. Love from the Other Side by Fall Out Boy. Sold by Taking Back Sunday. I See Dead People by The Amity Affliction featuring Louis Nux. Loud by The Home Team. And Death by a Thousand Cuts by Imminence. Fuck, how do we even begin to like... How do you begin
What's
to...
the worst song on this list, Sam?
I know, that feels like the wrong way. That feels arbitrary to start doing that. But do you go so far as to...
Can I throw something crazy at you?
What?
I don't think Granite by Sleep Token is the best song on this list.
Okay. What are you trying to say, though?
Look, I'm saying, like, are they actually, like, if we're going to build top to bottom, I don't know if I start with Sleep Token. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Am I insane?
Can you look at this and say you have an actual number one?
I feel so strongly about Welcome to the DCC by Nothing But Thieves. It's just such an insane track. It's got one of the biggest riffs of the fucking year. Instantly know what it is the second you hear it type thing.
All right, so I've shifted it up to the top. We're just going to kind of like move things around and see how we feel. But like, is there anything too low on this list right now?
Death by a Thousand Cuts is too low. I need that at 10.
All right. Well, listen, I'll play the game for now, but you're definitely getting ahead of yourself.
I feel like you just put it directly there to piss me off.
Blue Eyed Boy has moved up
To 10.
To 10. But
Death by a Thousand Cuts now at 11.
pushing Death by a Thousand Cuts out of the
top 10, yeah.
But we're doing a top 20 here.
We're doing
So
a top
like
20.
they've already all made it. But let's start.
Is anything
to be
way too
realistic.
high?
Is anything way too high? I think the Ballad of Spook and Mercy is a little high on here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I actually
Not there, not for me.
just for now.
Okay,
We're just
all
gonna put it
right.
at the bottom of the list for now, right? We've said it's a too high. For some fucking godforsaken reason, you're being weird about Sleep Token, presumably for
Don't
attention.
put it at the bottom. Don't. Stop.
I'll move it down to like 10.
Granite is now the
Fucking
10th
make you
best song of the
feel
year.
better.
It's now the 9th.
9. Yeah.
Okay. Am I insane, or is Sold actually a top 10 song of the year too? Like, am I starting to talk crazy? 'Cause, like, slap me if I am. Knock me out of it.
I'm a shift. I'm a shift. We'll go throw it up there at 10. We'll feel it out. All right. I think that low-key, that top 5 feels relatively correct in that maybe not entirely the order, but those 5 songs for me are kind of top 5 songs. Agree or disagree? So right now it's Welcome to the DCC,
I
Found Footage,
disagree.
Airhead, Antimatter, and Metal Kingdom. All right, what?
I disagree. I
What's the
do think
problem?
now Granite is getting unfairly punished. For no
You
reason.
put it there.
I did not put it there.
You literally said Granite mid, and we need to move it down.
I was going to say Granite probably 2.
Okay, well, now you're being fucking weird and actually didn't say any of these things.
It's inferred.
All right, so put Granite at 2. Thank you, by the way.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree that like the top 6 is locked.
Okay, that's fine. Tell me why. Tell me what should be up there.
I'm being conservative.
No time for
with
conservatism.
my card showing here,
Yeah.
because I don't want to throw out a name and just get swiftly blocked. So I have to be careful. Spirit Box, is that number 7 song of the year?
It fucking might be. Honestly.
It's pretty good.
Hold on. Maybe
This,
I just
this
need
is
like
our
a
hard
little,
DMCA,
like
by
a
the way.
little. Calm down, bro. I know how to work YouTube. Like, calm down, bro. You're coming like at this point. When the fuck is Spirit Box not
It's
a top 10
crazy.
fucking band?
It's-
That made me want to move it up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy how the variety that Spirit Box can win in a top 10. As far as like, man, go back a couple of years, it's like the song with like Rio from Crystal Lake, right?
Right.
Is it like Secret Garden or whatever the following, like, you know what I mean, like, and then there's this
Right.
track. Year before that, crazy like material, 3 songs there.
Spirit Box is dominant now. They're just a dominant fucking band.
How are we feeling about Harm? Is that where it's got to be? Is it higher? Is it lower than 14?
It's not standing out to me as something I need to move up or down at the moment. Honestly, all right. Let me get a good look at this. Let me think.
I'm not feeling this is the final list, if that's what you're gonna ask.
Is no. I'm just trying to figure out based on what I feel strongly about. Let me do just a few moves.
For audio listeners, Sam has moved 100 Gex into number 1.
Calm down.
It's a couple of choices that have been made. We've shifted around a little bit. Top 10 right now is Welcome to the DCC, Antimatter, Granite, Airhead, Found Footage, Ultraviolet, Dumbest Girl Alive, Metal Kingdom, Blue Eyed Boy, Sold, and I think the one that stands out to me as not a top 10er is maybe Trophy Eyes.
Why do you hate Trophy Eyes?
I don't hate Trophy Eyes. I just don't know if this is the number 10 song.
I know
of
what
the
you're doing
year.
right now. You just want this to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about at all, bro.
You just want to force one of my children out so you can move yours into the 10. There, Death by a Thousand Cuts, number 10.
I'm just sitting here happy I'm not getting a lot of pushback on Taking Back Sunday.
Listen, I'm thinking about it. All right. I'm just not there yet. Bring me plot Fall Out Boy. I'll deserve to be in the lower
fucking
half.
with the lower half here a little bit. I do not think the plot in you deserves 16 or lower. At the very least, I take that around where you're at least 14.
It's starting to get tough moving it over some of the songs up there.
How do we feel about like the back half? Like is the Ballad of Spook and Mercy on this list actually 20, or is there another song? Because I think personally,
I think it's closer to 20 for me. Yeah.
all the nostalgia, I'm not sure if I take it over like Fall Out Boy, or I'm not sure if I take Fall Out Boy over that. Also, at this point, probably want to pull up a clip of Spook and Mercy.
Okay.
Just for anyone who hasn't heard it to get kind of a better feel for it. Because I feel like it is, at this point, beat 70 other songs people probably really enjoy.
Sure.
And they haven't had a full taste of it. I know Creeper is not the biggest band in the world. Pull up the live version.
Relax.
Like, set the stage a little bit.
Listen,
the atmosphere.
I really fucking enjoy this band and this song. Like, right now I'm pitting it against other tracks.
Bathe in the artwork.
And saw his wife's blood on the seats. Like an envelope, she tore open his throat and feasted on every heartbeat.
It's
good.
very good. It's very good. It. All right, hold on. This is tricky. I think. I think I See Dead People actually like
Quietly really is one of the best songs of the year.
Yeah, like I do really enjoy it.
It's a bit of a dark horse.
Is Shift and Bring Me out of this?
It's a probably long-term bad decision to make. I don't know. Like, we can get like a small taste of it if you want.
No, I don't need it. I know the song. I just like, I'm trying to think to myself. It might feel a little low on here, but like not terribly.
Wow.
It's tricky. So I'll move it up a couple spaces, but I don't. It's tough because I just don't know if I'm gonna take it over some of these other songs. Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal, we're in agreement, should be in the, in the 10. Yeah. What's your feelings on Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gags? Am I forcing your hand on that one?
You're not. I'm going back and forth on it, but just the more I think of that song, it's like it's earned a top spot. I remember when we switched up the formula a little bit for the regular show, and we were doing like, here's our favorite songs of the month. Like the month this dropped, like April or some shit, it was Hours with a Bullet.
Smoke the competition, absolutely.
Granted, that's like 1 month, but come to find out, like every song above it also came out that month. Not Spirit Box, but
Are you in agreement with me with Silent Planet?
I'm going back and forth.
I just think it's really incredible what they crafted with that song. Hard for me not to feel like that's where it should stay.
I'm going like a little back and forth on whether I think Welcome to the DCC is the best song of the year. Like when I say that out loud, I'm not sure if it sounds right.
What sounds right? Any of the other ones sound right?
It's this one, I think.
I just feel like this is a good example of a song where it would benefit people to get a little bit of a taste. So this is Found Footage by To The Grave, which has like an insane music video for it as well.
Work's getting ready, guess I better get up, repeat to myself what needs to be done. We also love footage, enough is enough. We're here for one
And
thing,
you
keep
hear
sticking
this,
with
and you
us.
will not
Struggles are
believe
anyway,
where it
next week
goes
we're
if you've
going
never
again.
heard this.
Double check I got the mask, the
I'm gonna
glass,
pull
the
ahead.
glass, the lamp, listen.
One of the most incredible songs I've heard all year, honest to God.
I don't know.
It's tricky now.
That might be my favorite song of the year, Sam.
Really?
It might be. Let me get a little more antimatter real quick.
Oh, bro. This is going to fuck you up.
It's gonna fuck me up, I know.
You thought you knew what you wanted to settle on. This is going to fuck you up, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking synthwave core, like fucking to 11.
I forgot how much they sell you with the people dancing, bro.
It goes so hard. They just came in and they're like, what if we made Dayseeker heavier?
And the fucking breakdown with that synth too. Silent Planet shouldn't been. They should not have been able to unlock that.
One of the most disgusting things ever written, honest to God.
It might be. It might be.
I think I would take Antimatter over Welcome to the DCC right now. I think. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're gonna hate me for this a little bit.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for this little bit, bro. No.
I'm just saying, listen, like we're not gonna pretend like Sleep Token isn't the fucking second coming of music, but
Sleep Token are them.
I think that individualized, some of what's happening here is also fucking incredible and in contention with anything that Sleep Token is doing. I think To The Grave, that song is insane. I think Honey Revenge wrote the biggest hook of the year.
At this point, we're getting to a point where Baby Metal is too low.
Baby Metal's too low. All right, so who you taking Baby Metal over?
We're talking crazy, dog. If we're talking crazy,
That's where I'm comfortable with it right now. Right there above Spirit Box and underneath Sleep Token.
it's a crazy spot to be in.
I really do not have a lot of issues with the bottom half of this, to be honest with you. I think I'm still looking at Sold by Taking Back Sunday in that 10 and thinking we're fucking something up here.
Yeah, we are. Put them at 11. That said, I don't know if I'd take them over, like, I don't know. Remember you saying Homicide was your ride or die?
I was just looking at it, and I think I need to get the clip out there. Let's get the clip out there. Set build up.
This is one of the biggest choruses of the year.
Magnolia Park is just so fucking good at what they do. It's insane. All right, here's one that's jumping out to me that I still think maybe we're fucked up having so low, and it's Forgotten by The Plot and You.
I'm looking at 2 right now, and it's that one and it's Garden of Eden.
We feeling better about it.
The Plot and You are way too low on this list, but I don't know who I can move them over.
Are they in the 10?
I don't think so.
Okay, well then maybe they're in the right spot then. Is Antimatter by Silent Planet the song of the year?
Or is it fucking Airhead?
It might be Airhead, to be honest with you.
No, it's not Airhead.
Okay.
Is it Metal Kingdom?
Metal Kingdom I like a lot. I don't think I like it enough to move it over the top 5 right now.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Not sure. Now I'm looking at Welcome to the DCC and I'm like, is that too high? Don't know.
Are we overthinking it at this point? Is this... All right, let's start at the bottom.
Silent Planet the song of the year?
Is that where we're at? Is that really the sticking?
That's the
like, if we can figure that out, will everything else just sort of fall into place?
Of course.
What would you take over it?
The To the Grave song is so fucking nuts. But I don't think I take it over Antimatter. It's just, it has to be over Welcome to the DCC at this point. Interesting.
Fuck it. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Listen, it's not wrong, but it's wrong. This is closer to me.
Top 5 right now is Antimatter, Airhead, Found Footage, Granite, Metal Kingdom. I don't know. I don't know, but it is. I Garden of Eden feels like not in the right spot.
How high are you willing to go?
Play a small clip.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm at the point where I need like refreshers. You could have just pasted it, bro.
I know. Relax. Ah, fuck.
What the fuck?
Oh, no, wait. There it is. Okay, hold on.
Yo, weave your way down
song just makes me feel like so fucking warm and fuzzy inside.
That's very good.
When all the walls feel like they're closing in, step outside the comfort of my skin.
So fucking good. That feels more accurate. Do we take trophy eyes and imminence over plot?
We do not. We do not.
It just feels like such a massive oversight if we do.
All right.
Happy
listen.
with loud where it is?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I just feel like the home team, like fucking last minute victory getting on this list.
I'm starting to feel a bit better about this.
It's that top 5 that I really need to feel like perfect about before I think Baby Metal's the only one that I might question.
Give me a little bit of that. Worried about the
What about a hard DMC?
The Man.
Baby Metal. I mean, I know that song and I know I love that song. I just like, I don't know if 5 is the right place for it, but I don't know what I would shift up in its place at this point.
You talked pretty crazy about 100 Gex Soul episode.
Yeah, but I think I would take Welcome to the DCC over 100 Gax. So that might be where my head's at, is just putting DCC up in there. Oh, shit. What are we thinking?
I feel like we still do not have a proper gauge on how we feel about Antimatter at 1.
Is Antimatter by Silent Planet my favorite song of the whole year?
Is Airhead by Honey Revenge your favorite song of the year? Is it Found Footage by To the Grave? Is it Granite by Sleep Token? Is it none of those?
No, I think it's one of those, honestly.
Is it Welcome to the DCC?
No, I don't think it is. All right.
Sleep Token, To the Grave.
What's
Honey
the Sleep
Revenge,
Token
Silent
conversation
Planet.
here? Is that the song of the year?
Nothing like it. Nothing like Sleep Token. Is it Granite?
For me, it is. And maybe that's part of the problem, is that we're not aligned on the Sleep Token song, and that's why it's not. Should we have just gone easy with like the summoning?
We should have. We should
Did we just
fucking gone with
did we
something.
complicate it?
Yeah.
But for me, I think Granite is a much better song.
Antimatter is the best song of 2023. I don't hate saying that. I'm actually a little surprised we're having so much trouble. Is it Sold by Taking Back Sunday?
It's not. Stop.
Death by a Thousand Cuts by Eminence could be the song of the year. I agree, Sam.
I mean, we're looking at 20 very good songs at the end of the day.
20 really good songs.
If I had to put my life on the line for one of them, though.
Airhead by Honey Revenge.
I think it really is this 4 for me. That's the conversation.
I don't disagree.
I think everything else I'm fine with at this point. So any last minute changes?
No, I like the back half of this.
Me too, or the back 3/4. Antimatter, Airhead, Found Footage, and Granite.
Do we flip a coin?
No, we did not. We did not. Honestly, I think I'm really happy with where everything sits. And I think I can very comfortably say that Antimatter is my favorite song of the year. And that is an interchangeable thing, but
all right, fuck it.
There's
I
no
like
aspect
this.
of that song that I don't think is fucking amazing.
I like this. Let's list it off. What are you talking about? Is it Airhead?
Is Antimatter by Silent Planet the defining song of 2023?
It's a different question. Ain't it?
Is it?
Should it be the summoner?
No.
We overcomplicated this so much.
Stop.
Your favorite song of the year, Sam, 10 years from now, your favorite song of the year was by what band? 5 years from now, your favorite song from 2023 was by who?
Silent
What
Planet.
song?
It's Silent Planet. It's Silent
Really?
Planet. It's Silent Planet. Yeah. It's Silent Planet. I think there's part of me that's like, even looking at the songs that I think are maybe more unique to my taste, there's maybe something about Silent Planet that like is very specifically aligned to everything that I love.
yeah.
So for me personally, yes, I can very easily say that. I think Antimatter is like the perfect fucking concoction of a metalcore song. Like it's just like they built a fucking masterpiece with that thing, and in my eyes.
I like it.
And every
I like it
other
all.
song on here might be really cool, but Antimatter is like classic.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Let's do it. Let's count it back from the
Do I
number 20
reverse it from
spot.
20 to 1? Yeah.
Gotta go to 20.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah. Let's see here, baby. All right. As follows are the top 20 songs of 2023. Starting from the back, at number 20 is Love from the Other Side by Fall Out Boy. The Ballad of Spook and Mercy by Creeper.
Like the sins of men, she will strike again. Every man she sees has to die. Sleep well, my darling. Have you sleep at all?
Loud by the Home Team.
Don't be afraid to get loud. Please, please, don't be so greedy. You understand me when you're underneath me. So kick back and say the word when you can really feel that.
I Fear Only That My Rage Will Fade Over Time by Harm. Lost by Bring Me the Horizon. I See Dead People by The Amity Affliction featuring Louis Nux.
I I see the ghosts of my friends.
Sold by Taking Back Sunday.
Gotta get sold, you're gonna get sold, you're gonna get sold either way.
Blue Eyed Boy by Trophy Eyes. Death by a Thousand Cuts by Imminence.
Death by a thousand cuts. The race on the wall. The race before the fall.
Forgotten by The Blot and You.
This is for my friends who put needles in their veins, who society erased. The children all escape. This is to the men who wish death upon my name.
And into our top 10. At number 10 is Garden of Eden by Bad Rabbits featuring Ro Reynolds. At number 9, Homicide by Magnolia Park.
You can carry it through, but you never have to be on the road. Scream out loud if you feel alive. Wait, still up, I've been up all night. Sober up, put your head on nice. It's a homicide.
At number 8, Ultraviolet by Spirit Box.
You wanna cover me in ultraviolet, to a river flowing back in time. Dream I die, dream I die.
At number 7, Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gex.
If you think I'm stupid now, you should see me when I'm high, and I'm smarter than I look. I'm the dumbest girl alive.
At number 6, Metal Kingdom by Baby Metal. At number 5, Welcome to the DCC by Nothing But Thieves. At number 4, Granite by Sleep Token. At number 3, Found Footage by To The Grave. And number 2 is Airhead by Honey Revenge.
Damn, I'm such an airhead, no strength in my spine. With the best intentions, I can't make it right. Man, I'm really brain dead, I don't see the signs. I'm stupid, I'm unconscious, so I have no stopping.
And the official SOTS Song of the Year
Song of the Year.
2023, Antimatter by Silent Planet.
Holy shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty happy with like the variety and like the breadth of like the list in terms of like covering all
Captures the entire year, captures
a lot of
everything
different
about
style
2023.
of presented from the scene.
Yeah. A lot of bands coming into this year I would have never expected to see in a top 20 songs of the year. To the Grave was barely a band we even were familiar with coming into this year.
100%.
Bad Rabbits, I thought I didn't like, just based on the name again. But yeah, that's the top 20, and we do have a listener voted.
Right. We have one
selection.
last thing to go over, which would be the listener voted, written in Song of the Year of 2023. And the fan voted number one song of 2023 is I Hope I'm Not Sick by Loveless.
I hope I'm not sick. I dream in broken promises that start to set in. I wish that I could let me win. I hope I'm not sick. I dream in broken promises that...
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for listening. Thumbs up on YouTube. 5 stars on Apple or Spotify. Patreon.com/SOTS podcast if you want to support. At SOTS podcast if you want to follow us. Links in the description of this episode if you need some other bullshit like merch or access to the Discord. See you soon. Love you. Bye.
So long and good play.